Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel. My name is Echo Moon. Today I am bringing you your beginning of November love reading. This is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I just wanted to make sure you can see me. This is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And this is a general love reading, so take what resonates with your situation, leave what does not. This is going to be for both singles and couples, okay? So we're going to start off with the Oracle deck. We're going to go over some intentions, lessons, challenges, etc. We're going to clear that out. Then we are going to get into the Tarot spread. Now, what comes out in the Oracle spread may resonate with you more than the Tarot spread, vice versa. The energies can go either way since this is a love reading, so it can be you or the other person's. Also, hello to the cross watchers. You guys don't get enough acknowledgement, you know what I'm saying? Also, what am I missing? I just want to make sure I'm going over everything. What comes out in the Tarot reading though, in the Oracle deck is specifically for you. The Tarot, it could be either or as far as the person. I hope I'm not confusing you. The energies can go both ways with the Tarot spread. This is just all about you, okay? Like I said, take what resonates and leave what does not. Venus is still in retrograde until mid-November, November 16th, I want to say. So people are still in that energy of evaluating their relationships, what they need to let go, what they need to hang on to, what they need to improve. So what is Cancer's intentions towards the beginning of November when it comes to their love life? What's your intentions? And it's timeless, like I say in every reading, so it doesn't really matter about the time, but towards the beginning of the first half of November, what is your intentions when it comes to love, Cancer? Excuse me. Never-ending story. Some of you guys are stressed out. Like, that's not your intent, but it's like your intent is, it's like you're tired of dealing with the same situation. It's like you want it to be over with already, okay? It's like you're confused on when it comes to staying in a relationship or leaving it. Because if you look at that dial, I don't know if you can see it. It's a little hard to see. I'm sorry. And don't mind my like rugged, messed up fingernails. I need a manicure. But it's in between the yes or no. That little love dial there. So it's kind of like frustration, but it's also something that you have to reflect upon. This is a time, like I said, with Venus being in retrograde, you know, it's all on reflection and all on, you know, how can I make a decision? It's head over heart type of situations. You know, you're evaluating your circumstances. Again, both singles and couples, okay? All right, so what's a challenge for Cancer for the first half of November? The tribe. So for some of you guys, the challenge for some of you guys could be about, you know, following the leader, you know, who, give me a second on that though, because that could be something else. So the challenge right now is being welcoming, being open, you know, opening yourself up, coming out of your shell, so to speak. Some of you guys are in your shell right now. Like I said, you're in reflection mode. So the challenge with the tribe, because this is all about, you know, leading and being led. This is also about family too. But some of you guys are in shutdown mode. And you're not opening up. So you're not giving that vibe of welcome. And some of you guys are just tired of giving that vibe of, hey, come in, my door's already open. It's like, you know, that moodiness that you guys can sometimes get, you're in a mood. Some of you guys are in a mood, okay? Some. Now, what is a lesson for Cancer? orphaned. Sometimes it's okay to be alone. It's not the best feeling. Some people like being alone. You know, you could like being alone and not having to deal with other people and just say, leave me the hell alone. That's it. But it's just like sometimes, because this is in your lesson position, it's like sometimes it's okay to separate yourself from people and to shut down and, you know, to be by yourself, because it's like you understand you more than anybody else. And so it's like, take that time out and kind of like get reacquainted with yourself again. Let's see, what is the compatibility? What's the connection between you and either your partner or the potential partner? That's interesting. Give me a second. I don't know why, but there's something more here. It's like there's something within you that you're not liking about yourself. It's like you're being hard on yourself. Some of you guys are being hard on yourself. Like the decisions that you made when it came to love. And it's like beating yourself up. But that's not a lesson. The lesson is not, hey, beat yourself up. That's not the lesson. The lesson right here is, simply put, you know, being by yourself, learning to be by yourself and knowing that it's okay. You don't have to please everybody. Okay. All right. So compatibility. What's the connection between you and your potential partner or your partner? Truth be told, give me some focus here. Give me some focus. Truth be told, so the connection is being able to open up to one another, but at the same time, you both, not just you, and yeah, this is specifically about you, but I'm talking about, now we're talking about the compatibility, so we're talking about, you know, the connection. But it's like you both have a problem with admitting your faults. And if you do admit your faults, it's like it puts you in this energy of frustration. And, you know, even this girl in the picture, she's not even looking at the mirror. The mirror's sitting right there next to her. And she's so busy with her head in her hands that she's not even trying to pick up the mirror and look at herself. She's avoiding. And this is what this is about. This is denial. You know, avoiding how you really feel. So it's like you guys can open up to one another, but at the same time, your problem is denial. Let's see. I want to clarify for that one. By the way, what comes out in the oracle doesn't have to coincide what's going to come out in the tarot spread, okay? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And that's why I say take what resonates. All right. No. No. Can I get a clarifier for truth be told for the compatibility factor here? A leg up. You guys rely on one another. There's reliability there. Like leaning on each other, like, you know, being able to ask that person for help and vice versa. But you both got an issue when it comes to admitting to faults and admitting to things that may be true, but you don't want to see it. It's like you guys both have an issue, like looking at yourself in the mirror directly. It's kind of like, yeah, I know that about me, But if somebody tries to tell you like, yeah, but X, Y, and Z, it's like you don't see that. And even if you did want to see it, you don't want to see it. Your lesson is to start seeing that. Be by yourself, but do get that self-reflection part over, okay? All right, so as far as the person coming in or in your life, what is the purpose? Why are they in your life? To bring you happiness. To show you how to be happy. It's okay to be happy. They're there to bring happiness to you. That's awesome. And for those of you who are single, or those of you who are in a relationship but just wondering like, why haven't I found my soulmate? If you feel that the person you're with is not your soulmate, let's see what that is all about. And clearly, half of the deck wanted to just fly out my damn hands. Cool. Why? That's the funniest card in the damn deck, is why. Like, why is an oracle deck having the question why in it? Isn't that what we're asking you? Okay, yeah. So, flexible. Why haven't I found my soulmate? Some of you guys aren't flexible. You need to learn how to, you know, not conform, but understand that everybody has different ways of doing things, and being able to, you know, be flexible with the other person and not like shutting down or, you know, switching up on them when things aren't going the way you want them to go. And I'm not judging you. I'm not, you know, trying to be condescending whatsoever, because this is a judgment-free channel. I'm not here for that. But I mean, everybody got issues, okay? But when it comes to why, it's all about being flexible, you know, being open to adjusting and changing. Cancers are a cardinal sign. So that's all about taking lead and, you know, being the leader. You want things to go your way, but you also have to learn to be flexible, like a mutable sign, like a Virgo or something like that. All right, so Cancer. How are we doing on time? All right. Cancer, what is the current situation for you? Okay, that's too many cards, but thank you. It's Cancer situation. What's the present? We have the Knight of Cups. That's your energy, that water energy. It's like wanting to give love and wanting to let the person know, like, you want to take action on a relationship. And as far as like, you want to act on your emotions and your feelings, but you're doing so like you're making sure it's going to be what it is that you actually want. Like, this is not like the Knight of Swords or the Knight of Fire, where they're like kind of like just rushing into things. The Knight of Cups is similar to the Knight of Pentacles, because it's kind of like, you know, I want to make sure that this is going to be emotionally fulfilling for me before I even go up or even accept an offer or offer. But this is your energy right here, Cancer. This is the Knight of Cups. Okay, let's get a clarifier. Ah, yes. Ow, the Lovers. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah. So the current situation is all about, you know, kind of like, it's like, it's that soulmate energy, but at the same time, it's like you feel like this person could be a soulmate. So it's just like you want to make sure that you're sure, but it's just like you emotionally want to give them everything. You want to, you know, you want to pour your heart out to this person, and that's what you're going to do if you're not doing it already. But it's like you express to this person how you feel about them. That's good. You can't deny the Lovers. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Gemini. You could be dealing with any sign, but still, yeah. Also, though, this could also be a choice that you need to make when it comes to your love life. You know, yeah, the Lovers is exactly that, but the Lovers is also about making a decision too. So it can go both ways. You know, some of you guys could be, you know, going forward with your relationship because you feel a strong, deep, intimate connection, you know, a soulful connection with that person. And some of you guys are trying to decide if that's the person that you actually want to stay with. What's the past influence for Cancer? What's the past influence? At the Ace of Cups. That's new love. That is new love. That is beautiful. Let's get a clarifier for it. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups. Some of you guys in the past, could have had a child with this person if you're currently with them. Or if this is like, you know, someone that you've known for a long time, you guys could have children with one another. You guys could currently be pregnant right now. Let's see. Okay. Damn. Okay, well then. You're all up in here, Cancer. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. This is your energy. This is you offering that Ace of Cups to somebody. You see that one cup, that one chalice or chalice, however you pronounce it, in her hand. And it's the same one too, with the mermaids on it and everything. But yeah, it's like you expressed your love and there was just new love there. There was just emotional, fulfilling, you know, deep, penetrating love. Okay? And what's the hopes and fears? What's in the hopes and fears for Cancer? Got some water up in here. Okay, that's way too many, but thank you. Slow down. You have Temperance. Hopes and fears. Hoping that things, you know, move smoothly and balanced, but also fearing that it may take a left turn. That there's going to be too much, like, there's going to be too much, what's the word I'm looking for? Too much, shit, I can't even think about the damn word. Some of you could be dealing with the Sagittarius, but let's get a clarifier here. But yeah, it's like hoping that things, you know, turn out the way you want them to be. Happy, you know, things are balanced. You know, you both are emotionally balancing each other out, but fearing that there could be imbalance and one person has, you know, more control over the relationship than the other. Okay. You have the Queen of Swords. It's like hoping for honesty and being able to see, like, being able to see any, like, drama or any obstacles before they arise. And then also fearing that you're not going to be able to, you know, like things will just be too overwhelming for you to the point where you're going to be blinded. Okay? It's like you don't want to be blindsided and you don't want to, you know, you don't want to miss anything that you might not be paying attention to as far as like a detail. But like, yeah, at the end of the day, you're hoping, you know, and the hope is like, you know, you want honesty, you want moderation, you want to balance each other out emotionally, have patience with one another, be clear with one another as far as communication. What's the focus? It's faith. You know, having faith in the relationship. Some of you guys are in the church right now. You're focusing on literally your religion, on your faith. And let's get a clarifier for that. That's the third major arcana here. Be dealing with the Taurus. Be dealing with anybody. But that's what the Hierophant is for, the Taurus. You have the Ace of Swords. Communication, clarity. There it is again. If you guys aren't married to this person, some of you guys are focusing on a proposal. Focusing on a proposal. Some of you guys, like I said, you're focusing on your faith and communicating, you know, spiritually with the higher power. Some of you guys, it's about, you know, believing and having faith in, you know, each other, having faith in that person, having faith that whatever they're telling you is true, it's honest, it's, you know, it's legit. You know, the communication is open and there's nothing hidden that you cannot see. And what's the advice? Oh, how sugary sweet, y'all. You get the Six of Cups. Can you see all those cards? Pretty much, yeah. You get the Six of Cups. So that is that soulmate energy. So if you were confused or on the fence of something, that's in the advice position. You know, this person, this is soulmate. If this person is not with you already, this person's coming in. They're coming in. For some of you guys, you've been interested in this person for a while. You're not dating them. You may not even be with them, but like you've been interested in them. And it's like in the past, like there was like an attraction there, you know, there was a connection there. And it's just like making your move, you know what I'm saying? Like moving forward. And like focus is like, you know, hoping that everything works out okay. Hoping that, you know, whatever you say on your heart comes out clearly. Hoping that this person accepts the communication as well. But in the advice, it's like, you know, this person, you know, that was one scenario I just went over. But in the advice, it's like this person has soulmate energy. This is like a possible soulmate. You know, the Six of Cups, you have the Lovers. You got a lot of freaking cups here. The Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Cups. Queen or King, doesn't matter. Not gender specific, okay? But let's clarify the Six of Cups here. And the advice. The Fool. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 major arcana. With some of you guys, this person could be from your past as well. And it's like having a fresh start. It's like thinking about them. They're coming back around and you know, you guys kind of want to start over again. Some of you guys, it was a missed opportunity and it's coming back around and you want to take advantage of it. But it's like, it's an old love. And that's why it's like the fear is just like you want to make sure like they're completely done with whatever it was that they were dealing with in the past. But there's love here, you guys, and that's some deep love. That's some intense love. That's beautiful. Let's look at the outcome. Yeah, so yeah, the advice is like, hey, this person they're worth it. You know, this is a new, fresh beginning for you. So it's kind of like, why not? Why wouldn't you want to take that opportunity? Damn. 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 Okay. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords. So the outcome, you know, but the outcome, technically with the Ten of Swords, it's like, you know, betrayal and you were lied to and stabbed in the back. But it's also a completion of that. It's like not being in that pain anymore because you felt pain to the highest degree. So it's like the outcome is just like, you know, the outcome is kind of like it's like an armor, because it's just like, how much more can I be hurt than what I've already been hurt from the past? I'm not talking about this past, but just in general. You know what I'm saying? Let's clarify it though. Talk about deep. And you have the Four of Wands, clarifying the Ten of Swords. Damn, that glare, huh? Sorry. Yeah, that's how we gotta do it. It's this way. So it's like being done, you know, being over, you know, completing that feeling of being hurt and closing down and opening up, you know, to something that's stable, something that's promising, something that is full of celebration and passion. I'm just going to get one more. But yeah, that's, I mean, that just because the Ten of Swords showed up in the outcome, that doesn't mean that this person is going to turn around and stab you in your back, Cancer. That's more or less like with this Four of Wands, clarifying it. That's more like, you know, taking those swords out of your back and walking through the door. That's going to lead to, you know, your happiness. So this person, for some of you guys, there's marriage there in the future, if not already. If you're not already proposed to or proposed to this person, there's marriage there. There's a togetherness. There's a moving in togetherness. You know, there's happiness. Oh, and I decided to pick up two. Okay. Okay. All right. Well then, we have the Four of Cups and we have the Eight of Swords. What the hell? Trust issues. So even though this is a good reading, okay, regardless of this is a good reading, okay, but even though it's like this person is opening up a doorway for you, okay, and it's up to you if you want to walk through it. You can either sit there and look at that door, because in the past, you know, you might have trust issues, okay? But don't get in your mind. I don't know if this was you before, or it's just like, I don't think it was. I'm not sure if it was like sabotage. I don't know if that was you guys. Don't quote me on it. But with this Eight of Swords, it's like you're putting yourself, it's like this lady's trapping herself in a bubble, but she doesn't even have to. Like you're doing that. It's like sabotage, really. It's self-sabotage. It's like not trusting that this is the real thing, but you know it is the real thing. It's like you had faith and it's like you put your intent behind it, and it's like this is something that was, you know, divinely guided. This is something that was meant to be. This is something that is coming your way if it's not already. And it's kind of like the spotlight is on you, Cancer. Like, what are you going to do? Are you going to, you know, like I said, Venus is still in retrograde, and this is for the first half of November. So by the end of the first half, it will be out of retrograde. It'll be direct again. But, you know, like I said, some people are still in that energy. So it's like, are you still dwelling over the past? This person from your past could have hurt you, you know, when they walked away, or things didn't work out, or maybe they, you know, picked somebody else, or whatever the case may be. Timing was bad, okay, with that person. But it's just like, it's like they come back and there's a deep soulful connection there, but at the same time, it's like you're worrying yourself that this may not be all what it seems. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, don't sabotage something that's beautiful. Just go with it. Just surrender to it, you know? All right, so let's look at the other person real quick. All right, where are we at with time? Yeah, we're over. Damn it, Cancer. All right, so what is this other person's intentions when it comes to love? Cancer's partner or potential partner, what are their intentions when it comes to their love life? Four of Swords. They don't want no drama. They just want something that's peaceful. They don't want conflict. As far as the compatibility goes, damn. Okay, you knew this person in the past. You guys hurt each other. There was a miscommunication. Okay, there was a miscommunication, and you guys made the wrong decision. You made the wrong decision. Like, you made a decision that pretty much separated you from that other person. And vice versa, whatever. You get what I'm saying? But it was just like somebody decided to walk away because there wasn't enough communication there. Like, yeah, there was love there, but something the lines got crossed somewhere, and they walked away, or you walked away. But it's like, this is a second round. This is like, you know, a time to come around again. And it's just like, are you going to be flexible? You know? Are you going to be flexible? What else did you have in here real quick? Truth be told. You know, denial. Your lesson, you've orphaned. But this person's in your life because it was happy. Remember? Okay, like I said, they don't have to coincide, but damn. Let's get it clarified for the Ten of Swords, please. We're running out of time, and this is taking too long. Yeah, it's like, you know, it's like, even though, as far as this chemistry and connection, it's just like, even though there was some pain, but there's also, it comes with a lot of, like, it's like you're what they want. It's like, you know, like I said, I feel like there was a miscommunication somewhere in the past. And please comment below if this is somebody from your past and this was a miscommunication. If that resonates with you, I'm sorry it took me like 30 minutes to get there, but hey, it happens. You gotta see the whole picture. And then you have Five of Swords. That's their purpose in your life. That's your purpose in their life, excuse me. Like, what is your purpose in their life? And Five of Swords. Sheesh. I know your purpose in their life is not to be petty or have pointless arguments. Let's clarify it. And the Eight of Cups, that popped out originally too. So it's like your purpose is to, it's like teaching them to know how to walk away when things it's like walk away from the drama, like to walk away from the petty stuff, the stuff that's insignificant. It's like you're there to show them that, like, sometimes it's okay not to, you know, go back and forth with one another. Sometimes it's okay to just pause and turn your back to it, you know, just like that orphan thing. Sometimes it's okay to just, you know, step away for a second, reevaluate it. And even with the Eight of Cups, yeah, she's walking away, but she's also looking at the moon. You know, she's getting in touch, or he, doesn't matter. She's getting in touch with her intuition. She's intuitively following what is best for her. So you being a Cancer and you being ruled by the moon, you know, that's kind of like you're there to show the other person that in some situations it's not worth fighting over and getting, you know, pissed off and wanting to walk away and, you know, just walking away entirely. Sometimes it's just take a time out, because some arguments are just pointless, and that doesn't mean you have to break up or walk away. It just means that, you know, you might have to take a time out and do some soul searching. So you're there to help them to soul search. Took me 18 minutes, but that's cool. Anyway, Cancer, please comment below if this resonated with you whatsoever, any part of it. Please like, subscribe. I'll catch you for the next reading. Thank you for your patience. I wish you many blessings, and I wish you love and light, Cancer. Bye.